welcome to another exciting episode of Off the Pitch. My name is Sembe Shima, and I must say, it feels good to be here once again. Well, today, as always, we've got lined up for you an interesting package, ranging from quiz to interviews to street talk and many more. So don't go anywhere, sit back, relax. We'll be back just right after the short break.
Hi guys, my name is Victor Sime, Napoli and Super Eagles striker. Keep watching OTP with Brenda. God bless.
Anayo Iwala, playing for Esperance Football Club. So you keep watching Off the Pitch Show with Brenda on AIT.
Welcome back from that short break. If you just joined us, the show is Off the Pitch, and I am your host, Sembe Shima. This is the show where you get to catch up with your favorite football players to know exactly what is going on with them outside football. And with that being said, let's now take you into the interview and quiz segment. Enjoy.
All right. Hi, Ramat. It's good to have you on this episode of Off the Pitch. Thanks for joining us here today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rima. Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's get right into business. Right here on Off the Pitch, we start off with an introduction, so you won't be left out, Ramat. We want to know exactly what Ramat is all about, what you've done for a living, or what you're doing at the moment. Basically, when the name Ramat Abdulkareem comes on board, what exactly should someone expect?
Yeah, my name is Ramat Abdulkareem. Basically, I'm from Kogi State, Ibira by tribe. And I'm a footballer, professional footballer. I'm playing B93 presently now in Denmark. I've played in the various leagues, Nigerian League. I've played like 4 clubs in Nigerian League before I leave. And I've played under 17 and also part of the Falcons of the last tournament, February Gold Cup tournament in Turkey. That was my first ever.
That's quite a brief, precise, and impressive introduction, I must say. But Ramat, looking at your professional football career, you see that you've not had so much appearance. You just said it yourself. You had your first appearance in the Super Falcons last year, and for me, I'm wondering, like, what do you think is missing? Do you think there's so much talent in the squad right now, or better still, I don't know, what exactly do you think is missing from that you're not being effective?
Yeah, well, I think it's all about opportunity, which I know it will come again. Well, I will say at that point I went to camp, I was not even ready. I must say, it is just I didn't see it coming. I didn't see that color, and it came. So I'm this kind of person. I'm a very patient person. I'm not in a rush at all. I'm not, because national team is there. It's a long time something. It's not something that will finish now. So call up is always. So I'm just trying to focus on my own personal self, do better in my club side. Let me end that call up again by what I do.
That's the spirit. But again, looking at you as a person, you're a young girl, yes, and football is not something that is acceptable in Africa. Like, it's not something that's lucrative for women in Africa. But for you chose a path in football, and I just want to know, how did that happen for you? What is your background like? What is your history? How did you start? Where did you start from? At what point did you make that decision? I want to pick a career in football, and went for it.
Well, I started playing football when I was in primary 3. That's my primary school. And then my dad was my support, because my dad played football. So before he jumped the armed force, he's an army. My dad was a soldier, but he's late now. May so rest in peace. And that'll be my support. And always he keep encouraging me. And a lot of people come to watch me during my school games and tell me if I continue like this, I'll go places. And I feel like, what am I even doing that people see that I will go places? So with time, I begin to pick a lot of interest in it. And when my dad was late and he's no more, my mom became the support I had. It was everything to me. Like, she bought my boots. My family supported me a lot. But at the time, though, when things were rough, my mom almost got tired. She feel like, I think I should stop this football for thing and join soldier. And I told her, never. I will not join armed force. I'm definitely going to play this football, and I'll take care of her with it. This I give her my word. And she said, okay. And that was at 2013. I started playing, although it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
It was not easy because I grew up in the north.
Yeah.
And I'm a Muslim, and people expect a lot from me being a Muslim. I should be covering my head here and there, and seeing
yes.
me stay in the north, not just in the north, but I stay in the midst where Hausa people are. You know how it is. So seeing me wearing short up and down, is like, what's this girl? Do she even have a life? They feel at times they say it to my hearing, like this one, she's just offering herself. But one thing about me is
Yeah.
I do not know how to give up. I'm
That's
I'm a force on my own. Now you don't talk to not to me. So for me, they talk and I just keep doing my best because I know where I'm targeting. My eyes are far, not mentors cannot bring me down because I've already choose this path, and definitely the only way I could make them maybe succeed by what they say is when I relent and nothing come out of it, because a lot of people will say, don't mind them. That's how they will say they are playing football, they will come back pregnant. But I say to myself,
okay. That's quite a very, inspiring story. I was going to actually ask you that, but I'm so glad you said it right before I could open my mouth to say something. I was saying being in the core knot or being a northerner. How did you cope with all of the expectations from a northern? But you answered all of that, so I believe that you're actually just headed for the top. And thank you for not giving up on you, because that's the first step to success. So, I talking about your career. So what was the experience like for you? And then comparing it right now to where you are in Denmark, how would you compare the Nigeria Women Football League with that of the European?
yeah, well, I had a lot of appearance in the Nigerian Women League. Compared to Nigeria, it's why what will I say is it's just different because okay, for Turkey and Nigeria, it's different because you have more exposure.
Exposure.
So, you meet a lot of people that want to. You have this connect. Aside from that, there's this respect. No matter how, if you play in abroad, there's this respect that come with it. It doesn't matter where you're playing.
Yeah.
So there's a different way people now look at you like you've been professional. Even when you come back home, there's the way you do things now, not like before. If you were the kind of person that's like, because I have problem with punctuality before, like keeping to time, but now I'm good at that now. I keep time. I hate African time now, like I don't like it. I'm very punctual, and coming to Denmark again, facing different weather, more colder than where I'm coming from. The first week was no. Just mad.
But yeah, this conversation is not all about your professional career. So let's move it top notch to why we're really having this conversation, which is matters off the pitch. So Ramat, back to your personal life. This is where I get personal with you. Bang gang. All right, so I'm talking about your status at this point. Let's start with your status. Is Ramat married? Are you single? You dating someone? You had a family before you got into football proper? Or what exactly is your love life like? Aside football, what exactly is your love life like?
Wait, I'm not married. Yeah, I'm single, but I'm dating.
Yeah,
But I'm dating. Yeah, I'm dating. I'm dating. Single in the sense of like I'm not married, but I'm in a relationship. Yeah, quite serious. Yeah.
All right. So, are we expecting babies soon, or wait after your football career is done?
Well, I'm a support of. I'm this kind of a player that I wish to get married and still play. Yeah. I just want to have my family because I'm someone that I love. I don't love too much. I'm a very romantic person, so that's one of them.
That's so sweet. First female of the show to really tell me that she's in a relationship and she's looking forward to having a family. You're the first female to say that on the show, and I'm so excited about that. I look forward to that too. But again, first thing first, your career is in front of you, so I think you should focus on that. But whatever comes out of it, embrace it and enjoy every moment that comes out of it. So moving into another question. Let's know about your routine. If you're not playing, now that we know that you're a lover girl, we actually can have an idea of what you do when you're not playing football. But then bring us in on that. What exactly is your off the pitch routine like? What do you do for fun? Where do you spend your each day? Basically, give us a brief on that.
Well, my off-pitch things. I like to watch movie. I like to dance. I love to dance.
Okay. Okay, you're going
That's
to God this video is out. So you're going to give us like a move. People that know how to dance. Some moves.
Yeah, I actually love to dance a lot. So it's one of the things I like to do. Like when it's a weekend, I do party. I party on my own in my house. I play music. I do party on my own. Yeah. So it's like that.
Okay, so talking about food and likes and dancing and partying, what do you like for food? I mean, what's your favorite food? You've been away from Nigeria for a good period of time, and I know you've missed a lot from Nigeria, so I'm not going to ask what's your favorite food in Denmark. No, because I know it's not chips and chicken. It's going to be chips and chicken. So I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite? What's the one thing you miss about Nigeria so much, aside from family, which is something you always want to have around, but you can't?
I meet fry yam. Is it fry yam, man? In fact, I miss yam because I can eat yam fried, roasted, fry yam, or cooked, boiled yam, any of the yam. I'm a yam fan. I love yam a lot.
Okay, but it's yam it is, and yam it is for me too. So I mean, we'll think of something to do. Maybe send you a bag of yam or a ship full of yam.
That would do a lot of good for me. Yeah.
Let me talk about your football career. Who are the people who inspire you to keep going? I know you talked about your dad, your late dad, God rest his soul. But I mean, talking about football in women, professional women football. Who inspires you? Which are the people that we say, okay, these are the women I look forward to, and I know I keep going every day and I want to be more like them or even more than them?
I look up to some of my role models. I have a lot of people I look up to because while some of them wouldn't play the same position, but due to lifestyle, I role model them due to lifestyle and some certain things. And I'm not leaving out the likes of Odega. Odega is a role model to me. I've not met her before. The first time I've not even come in contact with her before. A lot of people used to like, this one, she look like Odega, she do like her. And I don't know her, like I've not met her before. So when I met her, and truly she's a very lovely person. The first time she saw me, she got me a gift, and it was like that. So I think the likes of Okobi, Ngozi Okobi, she's a role model to me. She have inspired me a lot. She had time to reach out to me and talk to me 1 or 2 times, and just keep being you. It has been like that. And one person I role modeled again, the way she played, because she had a lot of the strength I like, is the likes of Rita Chikwelu. Chikwelu is one of my, and like I give her a lot of problems too much. She's one of my role model. I like her too. So that's one of the few ladies I look up to. And the likes of Alex Morgan, because she had a baby and she's still playing. I love that.
Yeah. I was expecting you to say Alex Morgan, because when you said you want to get married, you want to have a family, I just
I love that actually. I love that. So I like to see. I don't care how you want to look. You can look like a man the way you want, but I'm a fan of. I like to see a female footballer look so feminine and play, look so cute and play.
Yes.
When you start playing, you won't get married. When you start playing, you look like a man. You won't. But we are here to change the narrative today. That no, you can actually look beautiful, look like a woman that you are, and play.
Yeah. And I see why you've chosen Ngozi, Francisca Odega, and Alex Morgan as your role model. He explains it. I told you, you're so real. Everything clicks. Listen to you talk, I can see, or I can hear, rather, because I'm looking at you, so I can hear that you are actually very sound when it comes to spoken English. You know your pronunciations and your dictions properly, and I'm wondering, what is your education background like? How far did you go into school before taking a career in football? And then, basically, if this is just about you being exposed, how did you get to the point where you have a fluent flow in English language? Because it's not common with people in your field. You know what I mean? It's not common. So tell us about briefly.
Yeah, actually, I'm just O level. That's just it. But I must say, I'm just one of person that when I was in school, I'm very, very engaged in debate a lot. I did a lot of debate. I wish to, like, I still have the time because I want to further my education. It doesn't matter even if I had to do online studies, because my mom won't let me rest. She insists I had to do that, and I will. And I am, there's this confidence that comes each time you are outspoken. If you want to talk to people, you won't be shy to do that, and and that is one thing about me, because I like to interact a lot and just say how I feel, and that is it. So I just a lot of people do not shy away from interview because they felt they can speak better. But no, the more you keep doing this interview, the more you keep building confidence for yourself, the more you can stand out to talk to a lot of people. It doesn't matter.
You're quite an interesting and inspiring human being. I must say, it seems as if you have everything figured out. So let's take the end of the show where I get to test your knowledge of the Super Falcons that you desire to become a regular face, and generally just to get your knowledge about how well you know the national team, the female national team of Nigeria. Is that okay? So I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and if you fail to answer all 3 of them, which I know you will not answer all 3 of them, you're going to do a fine. And right now you just told me you can sing and dance, so you're going to do either of them for me. I'm going to leave that to the side. So we're getting right into the segment and the final segment of the show. You ready? All right, so let's get to first question. Question number 1. Quite interesting. All right, so the Super Falcons of Nigeria played their first international in what year and against which country? Okay, let me give you options so that you won't goof. Okay. 1996, let me start with that. 1991 and 1994. And then the country, we have Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Belgium. 1996, 1991, 1994. Which one will you pick?
94.
Ghana.
94.
Okay. All right. So is that your final answer?
Yeah.
94. Which country did they play against?
What's the option?
Ghana, Ivory Coast, and Belgium.
It's against Ghana.
Ah, okay. And that's quite a tough one. First of all, you failed it. I shouldn't have allowed you to answer the second one. It's 91 against Ghana. I said arch rivals. You got that correctly. Against Ghana, and we defeated them 5-1. So yeah, I'm going to give you half mark. But that means you're having me a pending song. You have the chorus. Prepare the chorus. Yes. Let's move to the next question. Okay, so I think you should get this one. We should get this one. Which of the Super Falcons player is the highest goal scorer of all time among the team? Which Super Falcons player is the highest goal scorer of all time among the team?
All?
Yeah.
All time. I see that.
She's our next. Let me give you an expo. She's our next.
Okay. X?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the old ones?
Yes, all time.
All time. All time. The Petra.
Okay. All right, you got that correct. What's her full name? Perpetua what? She's not
Petra.
You got that one. Clap for yourself. You got that one correct. All right, so the final question. You should get this one also if you pay attention. Nigeria's cadet female team is nicknamed what?
Flamingos.
Yeah, you see it.
No, I was once a Flamingos now, so I know this thing.
Okay, all right. Don't brag about it, but you almost. All right, that was quite interesting. That was quite. You're not just intelligent. You're actually very smart. So that was a smart move. But yeah, you still have to do me a song. I'm a
lover of reggae music.
Okay. Let me get me my lighter and well, let's get on with it.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Since the day we met, I've never been my own self again. Whoa. Don't have to believe in everything I say to you, but for you, I'll be a better man.
Well, again, Ramat, been amazing from the bottom of my heart. I actually did have an amazing time talking to you today, and I wouldn't leave you to go without leaving your parting words to young girls like yourself, who aspire to pick a career in football. Looking at your very inspiring story as a startup, what would be your words of encouragement to women generally in the world, and then to your colleagues, supporters, fans, and people who look up to you generally? This is your time.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. It's a great honor and pleasure. And to our fans out there, I want to say thank you for all the support, for all the prayers, the ones I know, the ones I don't even know. I appreciate the love has been awesome out there. And to the young girls out there upcoming like me, we just have to be consistent in what we do. We just have to stay strong, no matter how it is. We just have to give our effort at every time. And the most thing importantly is prayer. Prayer has done a lot of wonders in my life. A lot. I don't at all. One more thing is whatsoever you set your mind in doing, just do it. And to women out there in general, in every field of career, I just want us to be supportive. When you support it, it's have a way of making things so interesting.
Oh wow, I think after football you should pick a career in inspirational coach speaking or public speaking, something like that, because I'm inspired already.
Come round, feel like a song sing. Bro said he can't trust these girls no more, cause she just wants to see the long thing. Show the fear fling, long ding. We feel play jump ping, pong, pong, ping. Me and a brown man did.
And on that note, we draw the curtains today on the show. Hope you had an amazing 25 minutes here today. If you think otherwise, or perhaps want to share your comments and contributions, all you need to do is simply send me a message on any of my social media platforms, showing right now on your TV screen. My name is Sembishima, saying let's do this again, same station, same time next week. Bye for now.